Hey guys, welcome to your training video for Devalley Cleaning Service Chick-fil-A restaurants. Every Chick-fil-A that you're going to go to is going to look different. This particular Chick-fil-A I'm going to tour you around today is one of our newest remodels. So the other Chick-fil-A's are actually a little easier to clean. This Chick-fil-A is actually a little harder just because the floors have black tile. This Chick-fil-A has white subway tile on the wall, so you do the math, those show stains. But it is a great training video model so you know what to expect when you're going into our restaurants. So right now we're in the playground. Every single night we're in the playground, you are going to wipe down surfaces 6 feet and below. And so that's going to include 6 feet and below, these poles, these first 2 steps. You can even do this 3rd step if you want to. You're gonna wipe down in there. You're gonna wipe down these benches. We have these things at Chick-fil-A called table turners. They're multi-purpose wipes that can be used on windows, on seats. They're antibacterial, so those are really great. Once a month, you are going to high dust, so you'll be provided with a duster where you're going to dust up there in the playgrounds. You're going to dust basically any kind of surface that you might see dust collecting. The air vents right up there on the ceiling, you're also going to dust. We're going to sweep in here every night onto the floors. And we're also going to mop the floors every night. You're also going to be doing the windows on the interior of the playground. So that's the playground. Let me show you the rest of the restaurant. Alright guys, so right now it is still dining hours at this Chick-fil-A, but I'm going to show you around the restaurant a little bit and what we do every night at Devalley Cleaning Service. So we're going to start by wiping down all the tables. You're going to do this with one of the towels we provided you and the sanitizer water you're going to be trained to retrieve from the back. Start with your tables first, then wipe down your seats. This way if any crumbs come from the table onto the seats, you can get those. Make sure that they are thoroughly wiped and there's no sauce stains. Once a week we are going to dust any hanging lights, and that's once a week. And so you can break that up throughout the week if you like, or you can do it all in one night. I personally use one of those table turner wipes to dust the wipes. You can just wipe it down. Once a week we also high dust again. So you can dust up here on the walls with your high duster once a week. Also, another thing we do at Chick-fil-A is every single night we have a phrase called "Did you degrease your 2 chairs?" And we're going to provide you with a bottle of degreaser. What you're going to do is you're going to take out the chair with the degreaser. You're going to spray the chair legs, and with a towel or toothbrush you're actually going to scrub off, if you can see, all of these stains, all that blackness. You're going to scrub that clean. Here is a semi-finished example. Some of the stains will come off, some of them won't, but you want to do 2 chairs a night, and so you can delegate that for yourself or someone else, and make sure you're always degreasing 2 chairs every night in your Chick-fil-A restaurant. Another thing you want to look out for is when you're sweeping up on the floors, you can see here the crisscross of the table legs. You want to make sure to either move the table leg or sweep with the lip of the broom underneath there to get any crumbs or chicken nuggets or anything that might have fallen. So if you have a very good sweep in the dining room, you're going to have a super easy mop. So another thing to remember, we're going to go over this way. So another reason why we hired you guys for Devalley Cleaning Service is attention to detail. And so as you're sweeping, as you're cleaning off tables, just be looking for any stains, any smudges on the tiles or on the walls, and go ahead and give it a quick wipe down. If you're doing a Chick-fil-A that has a heritage package remodel, which is what this remodel is like, you want to make sure every single night to hit the white subway tile. Go ahead and wipe it down. Go ahead and dust these ledges. Basically, it's just being very thorough but very quick at the same time. Every single Chick-fil-A that you're going to clean is going to have these new trash compactors. You're going to make sure every single night to wipe down the front of the trash compactors. Make sure that you are wiping this ledge right here, and that you're also wiping this black front. The trash compactors come with the key. And right now it's smashing on the trash, so I have to wait for it to finish. Alright, ready to go. You're going to put the key into the lock, turn it to the right. It'll open up the door 2 times a week, so you can delegate it any days you like. I personally prefer Wednesdays and Saturday nights. You're going to pull this trash can out. You're going to sweep this out, and with the table turners I showed you in a previous video, or your own towels and sanitizer, you're going to wipe down these walls. And so that's twice a week. I recommend Wednesdays and Saturdays. And we're almost done, guys, at least for front of house. I'm going to show you how to clean behind the counter later. So all of Chick-fil-A's condiment bars are roll away. You're going to make sure to wipe down these every single night. Every Chick-fil-A you go to every single night, make sure, even if it looks clean, to go ahead and wipe down these gray cabinet fronts and any black partitions that are in the restaurant, because you can't see it through the video, but those collect a lot of grease, a lot of dirt, and that's what sets this cleaning service apart from JamPro and our other competitors, is our attention to detail like that. So in a little bit, guys, I'm going to take you behind the counter and I will show you how to do that. Thanks so much. All right, y'all, so I'm going to walk you through how to clean the bathrooms. You think it's pretty self-explanatory, but I have come to find in my 30 years of existence that everyone cleans the toilet differently. So before we enter into the bathrooms, I'm going to show you the high chairs. You are required every night to clean out the bucket of the high chair. You don't have to hit the legs or the ledges, but just get a towel or one of the table turner wipes I showed you and just clean out the buckets of any crumbs. Let's go into the restroom. So every night when you are cleaning one of the Chick-fil-A restrooms, you're going to make sure to wipe down the vanity, wipe down the faucet. I prefer to use the table turner wipes because they are streakless, so it makes it a lot easier. You're not constantly having to spray. Make sure with our polishing foam that we supply every single Valley Cleaning Service assistant, that you are wiping down these paper towel fronts, these soap dispenser fronts, because I don't know if the video can catch it, but you can see a lot of smudges right here, and it just looks more presentable. The mirror you are always going to save for last, because if you do the mirror first, as you're cleaning, water and soap might splash back up on the window. Any kind of windows or mirrors, we only use the white foam in those cans, the canisters that we give you. It's streakless, it works the best. One of the #1 complaints Chick-fil-A's have on other cleaning services besides the floors, which is why we talked about a thorough sweep in our other video, is smudges on the windows and mirrors. And so we only recommend that foaming action spray that we supply to you. So make sure to clean those last. Another thing, every night when you are cleaning the bathrooms, just check the stall walls. Make sure that there's no smudges, no shadows. Go ahead and wipe them down. Last but not least, let's get up and close and personal with the toilet. So obviously this bathroom has not been cleaned yet. They just closed. It's 10 p.m. on a Friday night. Make sure though, this is gross, I should have my gloves on. Make sure that you're cleaning the toilet bowl first. And then with your sanitizer spray that we supply you in paper towels, you're cleaning the bowl, you're cleaning under here as well, the back side of this seat. Importantly, you need to clean this ledge every single night. And when I'm cleaning the toilet first, I like to hit this seat just because the way I see it is if I clean this first, I don't have to worry about the germs I'm about to collect, and then I'm just redepositing them back onto the seat. It's a little OCD, maybe, but I do own a cleaning company. Make sure, not with your dirty rag, but with a brand new table turner sheet, wipe down this high chair as well. Another thing that sets us apart at Valley Cleaning Service is we wipe this down, we dust this off. So really, like I said, it's being very quick, but very thorough. I always say, when in doubt, wipe it down. Thank you guys so much. We're gonna go behind the counter now. All right, guys, it is 12:15 a.m. at Chick-fil-A, and I'm going to just give you a quick orientation. Sorry, I'm really tired, so I'm not making any sense, but a quick run through behind the counter and what you roughly are going to do. Every Chick-fil-A you do is going to look different, so the Chick-fil-A you do might not exactly look like this layout, but just to give you a general run through. So here we go. All right, so obviously this Chick-fil-A has been done, it's been cleaned, but you are going to wipe down all of the countertops that you see behind the counter. Make sure you also go back through with maybe some of the green table turners to take off additional stickiness. You're going to wipe down the cabinet fronts. Do not wipe the interior. All of the drink towers underneath have drains. That's where you're going to push excess mop water, but you're going to sweep those out as well. So there's another area down there to sweep out. We got some more countertops here. With the furniture, not furniture, but with the silver polish that you're going to be using, you're going to polish down these doors, polish down all of the fridges. You're going to wipe down these bagging ledges. This is where they prepare the orders. You're going to wipe this down, make sure that looks really good, take out all the crumbs. You're going to wipe down just the lip of these shelves. You're not going to get all up in there, but you're going to wipe that down as well. Also, if there's any silver partitions like this, make sure that you use the silver polish for those. More silver polish on these low boys. More white countertops to wipe down. It's all pretty basic, y'all. It's just a matter of being consistent. Any white Subway tile you might encounter, or any kind of tile for that matter, if you have a Chick-fil-A that doesn't have white Subway tile, make sure you wipe it down. All of these ledges, make sure you're pulling out the lemonade machine as much as possible and wiping down underneath. Also, these countertops as well, you're going to wipe down. And when I say wipe down, literally it's going to take like 3 or 4 passes to get all that grime. I'm also going to show you how we are going to pull out a low boy. Well, actually, you know what? When y'all train, I will just show you then, or one of your managers will show you, but you are going to pull out every single one of these low boy fridges. You're going to sweep behind them and you're going to mop behind them. Now, these floors behind the counter, what you're going to do, and you'll receive this in your training, is you're going to do a really, really heavy mop, like really soapy water where you're just splashing it on the floor. You're going to mop it, and then you're going to use your blue squeegee to squeegee all of the water into the drains. And so you will receive training on that, but that's just a quick run through on behind the counter. Like I said, it is not that difficult. It's pretty simple, but it does get really dirty. So it does take about 45 minutes to an hour to do. So that's your target time if you're going to do behind the counter. Hey guys, so just some final thoughts. I know these training videos are kind of janky, but oh well, they are shot like in the middle of the night. But something to just remember, if you have any questions, please always bring them up. When in doubt, just wipe it down. Always know we're going for visually clean. We're not going for deep clean. So resist the urge to deep clean something. You just want to wipe it down, get it visually clean. Always communicate with your team member for the night. If you've already done something and you're not sure if they're going to come back behind you and do it, let them know that you've already cleaned an area so y'all aren't doing double work. Also, you know, as you know, consistency is what we're all about. And so please don't glaze over something because you think it looks well enough, or you're just tired, or you're busy, because me or your manager are going to get a call the next morning, and the Chick-fil-A's aren't going to be too happy about it. But thank you guys so much for watching these training videos. I know they've been so riveting and so interesting, but we will see y'all soon.